come into her room. I tap her on her foot a couple of times because everything else in her body is covered, right? Tap her on her foot. She looks at me and she's like, what? And I'm like, get up, help me bring this stuff back upstairs, or you're on punishment. She's like, okay, fine, I'm on punishment. Because she's my kid. Of course she's a dickhead. Of course she's stubborn. Of course she don't give a fuck. Look who her mama is. I don't give a fuck either, bitch. I get it. I feel it. But you know what? You are not me. You are not me. I am not my dad. Run me your phone. You know what? In fact, I'm taking your fucking computer monitor. Yes, the fuck. I took that shit. Where is it at? I took this heavy shit. And I locked up her fucking phone. Got me fucked up. And that's the motherfucking problem with having motherfucking kids. Doesn't matter how old they are. Doesn't matter if they're fucking 2. Doesn't matter if they're fucking 12. Doesn't matter. Doesn't fucking matter. They don't give a fuck and they just do shit. Just do shit. And I'm over here screaming about a fucking library at 1:48 a.m. Fuck. Don't have kids. Don't fucking do it. And tomorrow morning, or not tomorrow morning, in a couple of hours, if I'm not mistaken, she has to do her thing. And you know what? I told her this shit before. You know what? She thinks I'm fucking bluffing because I don't like talking to fucking strangers, and I don't think I should go as her mom and as the only one that's fucking here. And like, this is the shit that I had a problem with my dad. When you're growing up in a multi-generational household, your parents have so much influence on their grandkids, on your kids. Like, it was always the undermining. It was always, if I said no, he said yes. It was always that. And it's like, dude, now you're fucking dead and she's doing this dumb shit. What the fuck? Had she learned to listen to and to respect her mom, you know, this wouldn't have been a fucking thing. So thank you, daddy, motherfucker. And so the punishment isn't the books. The punishment is, I learned about the books, went upstairs, asked her about the books. She was like, I don't have time for this. Right? And I was like, get up, help me bring back up the books, or you're on punishment. And she said, fine, I'm on punishment. That's what that was. She could have easily got her ass up, put on her Crocs, and helped me and been like, you know? But she was helping, as long as she was helping. But she was like, no. Okay. Computer monitor. I got your phone. And in a few hours, we're going to where the fuck you gotta go. And I'm gonna talk to whoever the fuck is in charge of you. Because clearly, we gotta involve a fucking stranger. Ridiculous. This fucking girl literally spent 20 fucking minutes talking to me in a fucking tone. Talking about how the books needing to be moved because Mariana just got a bed. That don't make no fucking sense. Talking about how the books haven't been opened, they haven't been read or anything in 3 years. That's true. The books weren't in any motherfucking way. We packed up the books, put the books in fucking storage, had that whole fucking living situation. Then I was like, whatever you want, keep. Whatever you don't keep. Spent $400, 100 junk to remove shit that none of us wanted. And during this whole time, the book stayed. And still not fucking understanding that when I came in, and I was like, what the fuck? Because, like I said, it's the whole being blindsided shit. Like, you didn't tell me that this shit was an issue. Like, there was no conversation. I come home, it's a surprise. What the fuck? Come upstairs, go back downstairs to help me bring up the books. I didn't say, bring up the fucking books. I was like, no. I was like, come help me bring up your books. And she was like, I was like, or you're going to be on punishment. And she's like, okay, I'll be on punishment. And now this morning, I never said that. What? So why am I on punishment? You're on punishment because you don't fucking help me. You fucking made this executive decision and then was like, I'm not going to fucking help you. Okay, cool. Give me your shit. The fuck? Have me fucking carrying all this shit back up the fucking stairs. You could have... You're fucking dumb. And she don't get it. And she don't fucking get it. And there's no fucking point in fucking arguing with a fucking 15-year-old. Like, there's no fucking point arguing with the 5-year-old. Like, there's no point in arguing with your fucking kid. We all fucking know this, right? Like, it's the dumbest fucking shit ever. And they can't just do whatever the fuck they want to do. And you can't fucking argue with them either. And if you fucking say no, either fucking way, they fucking make it seem like you are just fucking ridiculous. And it's just... Okay, you don't fucking get me, fine. Like, you have your phone because you gotta go to where the fuck you gotta go. And as soon as you're done with your fucking thing, I want your phone back. I mean, because you don't fucking get it. You don't fucking get it. And I don't know how the fuck you're gonna fucking get it. And you don't want to fucking get it. So that's just what the fuck that is. Like, whatever. What the fuck ever. And I was like, maybe I should go and tell them what happened, and maybe they can help you understand like what I'm saying. They're like, the only thing they're gonna say is that you should just listen to your mom. And I'm like, yeah. And she's like, and I don't understand why. Because I'm not just your mom. I'm not just some bitch who just birthed you. Like, I'm here. Like, what? Like, you don't get that shit. Like, you don't get that shit. Like, you don't get that shit. Like, you just don't get it. Right? You don't get the shit. Like, I'm not just someone who's just, like... I'm not just a bitch who birthed you. Like, my ass is here. Like, that's... You see, you get the difference? And she's like, I know you're not just... Oh, so you do get it. But... Helping me bring up the fucking books that you don't fucking want that are not here. That's a problem for you? Like, how books that were sitting in a bookshelf have any fucking do with rearranging a room just because they added a bed? As someone who's moved and packed up a lot of shit and rearranged the rooms and everything like that, I don't understand that correlation. And I don't care about the correlation. I care about the fact that you're in my face and you do not fucking tell me, like, hey, I don't want these books anymore. Not once. I come home blindsided. The fucking books are on the fucking lobby table. Then I say, Shauna, come downstairs and help me bring up the books. And you're like, no. You don't get that. You don't get how that's why I have your phone and your fucking computer monitor. Right? You don't get it? And I should have took the remote too. I didn't. She has it. Like, so, I brought up the books myself. Then, I took her phone. Her phone woke me up because of her morning alarm. So, I gave her phone because of the things that she had to do today. She needs her phone. And I spent, like, 20 minutes in her room. And then came home, to lay down and go to sleep. And then she just kept... I was like, bring my phone. She's like, no, I never could that. So blah, 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 right? And then we're not even going to get into it. But look at this. Just look at this. Look at my girl. Do you not see this? We got points. Like, look at this shit. Clearly, like, look at this shit. Okay, tell me you have a fucking teenager without telling me you got a damn teenager. Like, look at this shit. I'd rather argue with my fucking kid than argue with a fucking man. Huh?